Welcome back to Limbus Company Canto 4. Last time, the League is falling apart, and we know that's all due to Dungrang. What's next? The League of Nine Literature was consumed in Kala's fire, and the shattering Yisong chose to stop. In other words, he chose indifference. That's his sin, sloth, not doing anything. Whenever given options, he takes the neutral route. He doesn't choose. The explosion of the League of Nine shattered everything there was, and everything came to a halt for me as well. To stop means to cease caring. It is a state of indifference. Everything he's ever worked for, destroyed. He fully leans into the whole indifference thing. Well, he did have like a tendency to go for the indifference beforehand. This is when he truly gave up everything. In other words, it no longer mattered if I was weathered and stopped. That was when someone held me by the arm. Are you going to stand still and let T-Corp's tech agency take you away? Someone like you? Have you finally gone mad, Yi-san? You must come with me. What could I have done other than nod? If he told me to be apprehended by the tech agency employees, I would have nodded all the same. If he told me to put all of the mirror technology into a concept incinerator, I would have done so. If he told me to hide on the spot and pretend I know nothing, I would have followed it. How many of the 9 survived and ran away? I do not know. Yep, and this is where Gubo shows up, and he takes Yisung. But how did Yisung end up going from Gubo to the opposite of Gubo, Limbus Company? Multiple waves? Yeah, wave of these guys and probably a wave of red sheet guys. If I had to guess, sounds like what they'd do here. I think that should work well. It's only 3 of them, and they're painfully weak to Pierce. With 100 HP, they do not live for very long. Nice. Very nice. Probably use Gregor so I can see his AADD, because his AADD looks really cool. We've seen the corrosion for Yisung's Sun Shower, I think. We saw that some time ago. Haven't used the normal one yet, though. The normal one is still pretty cool, though, so I really should. Let's go for more normal-ish attack. And give yourself some tremor count, possibly. Go for a bunch of weaker attacks here. If we let him finish them off, he'll have enough to use his Mass Attack next turn. He used the wrong ones. I've just realized that was not what I meant for him to do at all. So he's not going to be able to use his Mass Attack next turn. Whoops. Oh, well. It happens. This guy dies anyways, yeah. No wave 2, yep. Oh. Reawakened Moril. Okay, sure. 300 HP this time, so he's weaker. Probably, like, maybe he's more or less the same. Panic type ejects. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, honestly. It's literally just weaker versions of people we fought before. Makes it pretty bearable. Something like that. We don't want to go for slash attacks here. They're going to do very little since these guys are resist slash and are weak to blunt. We're going for a slash attack there, but I mean, of course, we're going to go for one no matter what, because, like, we just have that much. Oh, nice. Good job. And Pierce is neutral, so it worked well enough. Not really too worried about this, and besides, if it does take long, as I've said before, there's no consequences. It just takes long, that's the only downside. 4 HP? Oh, and the Shank. Oh, yeah, it went again. Almost forgot that was a thing that it could do. Didn't do it again there because he was too high HP. That's fine. We can just go damage and these guys just die, I think. I don't. It really does not matter. They're very dead. Yep. It was just doing exactly what I would have done, more or less. Yeah, and this was what, a 5-turn clear? 6-turn maybe? Something like that. Easy enough. Oh. Another boss. What could it be? Electric Centipede's the only thing I can really think of anymore. Oh, I need to enter this first, right? As time passed, Stephanet grew old and K-Corp faces a new change. I don't know. So Stephanet's like gonna die and therefore someone else is taking over. Is that where we see the other guy? Don't be so sad. I don't want to use your tears to fight the flow of time. Those tears are better reserved for those who need them more dearly. Don't forget, you're a nameless star hanging in the sky for everyone who is in suffering. Passing of Miss Stephanet, we at K-Corp would like to take a moment to express our condolences, honoring her noble will. What's the need to be so roundabout? You know there's something you really want to say. Which one of us will be the next chief executive? Well, the nomination should be simple, right? What did each of us do? And how much did it help to contribute to the growth of this wing and its nest? Ever since Miss Stephanet began struggling to even speak due to her age, I started extracting the tears in her stead. What? Having your men buy and read those gut-wrenching and heartwarming stories out loud, I saw the tear production going down, too. Are you serious? Wait. Did they just kill that guy? This is what happens when you run your mouth rashly. You know my temper and still decide to play with fire. Yeah, she's literally called the Impulsive K-Corp Executive. The board of directors won't let you get away with this. I'll make sure that you're finished before that happens. Our dear Miss Stephanet, you were so kind even after you've gone. Yeah, insane. Alright. The tears don't have to be by noble means after all. Everyone, I believe I found the answer. To take the seat of the chief executive, there's only one simple thing to do. Ensure the prosperity of K-Corp. All that's left now is for the board of directors to cast their vote. I'll stop this instant. It appalls me greatly to think that one must suffer everlasting sights of despair and captivity for the many. Please don't reach them. This one didn't come from Yisong. It's a fragmented scene concerning the tears. In case you aren't familiar, that one singularity saved countless lives. It was like someone fulfilled my old dream I couldn't make true. If, say, I were in that vat, I would have gladly given up everything I had, every single thing, with no exception. So all we can do is just look at it with gratitude and respect. Like looking up at the stars in my hometown. Yeah? What are we fighting then? Centipede? Yeah, centipede. Cool. Kills on slacking and shield by the head's current HP. Interesting. Five turns gains a shield equal to the head's HP. You gotta take out the head to take out his shield. Simple enough. see its weaknesses. I don't know why I checked. We can do this immediately. Might as well. Beneficial. You can go for like a bunch of egos here. Just to really go all in, you know? We want this thing dead. Especially because after it, I think we're going to move on to the final floor. Who knows what's going to happen there. This is all the wrong target. Whoops. You gotta go for the head. I think. Hard to say. But you're not using any blunt attacks here. We don't have any blunted egos, I don't think. Funnily enough. Yeah, here's normal Sun Shower. We haven't seen it yet, so here it is. Wow. Protecting the allies and protecting himself as the rain falls and the sun begins to shower. 133 damage, excuse me. What? What do you mean 103 from rolling a 20? That's not a normal amount of damage in that situation, huh? Seems a little high, don't you think? A little confused, but sure thing. 11 slash is not the idea. We've got a lot of slash egos though, so I'm gonna have to watch as they all do almost nothing. Okay. The shock centipede is rather large, I'd say. What am I talking about? I'm tired, that's why. After this episode, if I'm not close to the end, I think I'm gonna go to take a nice sleep and then wake up early in the morning to finish it up. That took no damage. Oh, it had shield, that's it, yeah. In self-charge, electric currency in Florence body. 11 plus spend charge, deal 10% damage for each count self-charge. Largest capacity, deal 40% of damage. Okay. A lot of stuff's happening. Sloth skills are buffed this turn. Your sanity's awful, that's right. I forgot about that. Makes sense though. It's cool making this like the really cool fight. You're really expecting this and the actual Fox to have swapped places. This is in neutral. What is that clashing against? Electric release, which one is that? That one? You can deal with that one then. Yeah, that's better. Oh. Nice. Not nice. Nice. Ooh, the tails are not great. Sad. Yeah. Should have gone with the ego form. Oh well. Bit of a waste of a cloth damage upturn. Okay, you could, you could get more heads, you could get a bit better rolls, Funny song. Where are we supposed to go for first? The head's like not taking damage, I feel. And it'll probably take damage here. What's the head weak to? Possibly Pierce? But possibly Blunt. Slash is bad. We want Blunt, we want Gloom. This will work well, I think. If you know what I mean. Okay, you want to clash? He's gaining some sanity back. Excellent. Is he just doing like passive SP loss to us? Why are we losing so much sanity? Is that one of the gimmicks that's just not bothering to tell us yet? Is he gonna tell us more gimmicks now? Nope. Okay. Unfortunate. No hope there, it would seem. Just use this so you can actually win a clash and therefore kind of go better. So we want him to self-charge. So as long as it's have self-charge, it can't die. Interesting. Little scary. So that's the case, so we gotta make sure it stays low so it can actually die. It's kind of similar to, like, what was it, Woodsman, I think, had a similar-ish gimmick? Yeah, I think so. Not really, I think. It wasn't protecting it from death, it was just something similar. But you know what I mean. You have to, like, get it to, like, count down to 0 before you can properly take it out. It's a classic type of gimmick. Oof. A lot of damage, but she's okay for now. Body is almost staggered. Centipede rises as if to coil up. You go all in on the body this turn, I think. Body's weak to Pierce? What did we not know? Pierce is weak to one of these. Envy's bad, Slash is bad. Pierce is good. Slash is bad. Like this. Like this. This Slash is bad, but that Slash is probably like fine. That's a funny Slash. And of course funny makes it worth it. You don't need to flash, do you? No, you can do that. There we go. Okay. Once again, good damage from that one. More poise, always nice, so she can get some crits. Oh, yep, there's the stagger. He's gonna take a lot of damage right now. Not that fails on Mulet. I mean, his sanity is awful, so it makes sense. Come on, no, I didn't get the heads there, darn. Chuck Sentity's body's coiling up. It seems electricity is gathering. It might be a good idea to stop it. Well, you've got a decent chance of stopping it, so try your best. Nice. Restructured the carapace. Oh. Crack opened its armor. Loses self-charge. Gains fragile. So now we go full on the body, I think. And we should be able to take it out, I think, right now. You don't have enough charge. You go for this. Use the egos that we can use. Mass attack, because might as well. More poise. This is a decent chance of critting, I feel. I don't think it did. No. Did not have hit crit, it would have burst Tremor, I think. Oh, nice. Oh, corrosion. Oh, I forgot your sanity is awful. Probably shouldn't have gone for this. Oh, this is the one with the weird angle, isn't it? Yeah. So silly. Hungwoo's a little silly, Billy. Mass attack time. Body's almost done for. Oh, it is done for, actually. Psh. Any new passives? Nope. Alright. What are you doing now? High elective voltage discharge. You can... I counted that. Yeah, you got that. And we can just deal with the rest of it, I think. Like that. Should be set, I think. Centipede should just die. He's got like 3 HP left. Okay, Rose Desire will finish it off. And it's another corrosion. That's all fine. All according to plan. Whatever this little messed up plan of ours is. That plan, it's all according to that. Oh right, it can't die until we take out its status effect thing. I forgot about that part. Still have it though? I feel like we would have done a great job of preventing it from keeping it. Got 4, okay. Wriggling tail. We just need to win these clashes and then we win. You know, just try and go for good clashes. Like this, yeah. Like this, like this. Bam, like this. There we go, that should be good. You can just defend. I guess that'll redirect someone. Who does that redirect? You? Okay, then you change that. There we go. Should be pretty safe. All clash wins, and therefore it's... Yep, it spent all its thing and then died. Didn't even need any of the egos. Nice, though. I think we've seen all the actual Abnos now, so I think third floor we're probably just gonna have a bunch of random stuff, and then the boss, whatever the boss will be. Ooh. Okay, huh. Expecting something a little more different than the previous floors, but that's... I mean, it makes enough sense. Well, might as well make a start on it. Taken by Google, Yusung was brought to a room entirely painted in white. He covered the time with a long silence, accompanied by the mirror. Ooh. I think I know what cutscene, what image we're about to see. One we saw a long time ago at Tokyo Game Show. An overlong silence shrouded the passage of time. All my time during it was a mirror adjunct. In the square wholly painted white, only 2 visitors came to see me. Supplement. One visited in the square within the square, and the other visited in the square within the square within the square. Okay. Free to do your research here. The mirror you seem to love so dearly. Don't forget to eat your meals and supplements every day. Yeah, the pills. There it is. There was no one left to gaze at the mirror and enjoy its sight, and it ceased to be a tool of amusement. Yet I still held on to it for a reason. You wouldn't even talk to Gooba these days. You've been grasping at the mirror all day long. He just stared at your back before leaving. The expression on his face wasn't so good. Concerns me not. I would much rather face you and talk to you. When I turn away, I would like you to do the same. Isang, Kubo genuinely cares about you. You know that, right? I'm pretty sure you're the biggest reason he decided to join the League before it fell apart. That isn't true. The one Kubo cares for the most would be himself. He simply happened to chance upon me while looking for things to make him stand out. Yisung is not doing great anymore. Pills are also here. Wait, is it a mirror of the previous image? I think it is. Interesting. The wall has been mirrored. Then, let him do that. You can be under the limelight as long as you're standing next to him. Right now, N-Corp's director has been trying to form a new League of Nine with you, Kubo, and Asaya. Asaya, there he is. There they are. I honestly don't remember. That's the one from Leviathan. N-Corp's director, I believe that's Herman? I can't tell. Not bring myself to call that organization the League when its roots are entirely different. It has simply borrowed the name that will have to be returned one day. How go the affairs in the world outside? With your wings, you can be anywhere you'd like. The outside... it's the same tiring stuff. The world always
세상은
flows along
항상
the same current.
동일한 흐름으로 흘러가니까. 그렇지 않아?
Isn't that the truth?
그렇게 결속이
The League used to
단단했던
be bound
구름에도
with such strong
울분이
solidarity,
터지고
now it is disbanded.
모든 순간에
There's no
일일이
point in
기뻐하고
feeling joy or
절망하는
despair
것도
over every passing moment.
아무 의미가 없어. 그러니까
So I
너만은
want you to stay here with me.
이곳에 같이
Be someone I
머물러줘.
can talk with.
내
Okay, interesting. Mirror is very, very odd. Sang Yi. Ooh.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이
Yeah, this is
되겠냐?
interesting, that's for
힘내게
sure. I wish the
해보자고.
actual, like, wish it was actually being showed on, like, the map, too. What's going on, how the bow is, like, tearing the entire place apart. That's cool. I think everyone should just hopefully die? I'm not too worried here. I think I chose the wrong Britain to mutilate, though. They might actually just die in a Rodion before they get a chance to be mutilated.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
굉장해요.
No, they're not gonna die, so mutilate will actually be great there. Because it'll then kill someone else randomly, I guess. Because this guy definitely dies to it, or weak to gluttony. Yep. And this guy's also dead to it. Now we just gotta deal with the gloom guy.
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
And yeah, he's staggered, so he just dies. Nothing
다시
special.
못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
There we go. I feel like I haven't really done much with New Identity yet, the new Yi song. But that's probably for the best. We don't need the mass attack spam. Oh, here we go. It's interesting now. That's cool. They just didn't want to show it before you look down, so that if you scroll down, you weren't about to be shown what's going on. It looks like it's just going to be changing with every fight. Let's see. Another one. Feels like they're going to do like the end of Canto 4 or Canto 3 type thing where every fight's going to have a cutscene. Nope. This is where the illusion's falling apart, though. Nothing's in like right space anymore. Everything is just being mixed and matched. These guys are a little annoying. Nothing we can't handle, though. They're weak to slash, I think, so any decent slash attack is very nice. Moment's Laura Breeze here isn't really what I'd hope to use. They want to build up his tremor count so we can get a good mass attack in. They're weak to slash. I assume we need Gloom, I think. Oh no, we need Wrath. Yeah, that's right. Gloom we needed for something different. I don't remember. What did we need for Gloom? Oh, for this, I think. Yes. I'll do it. We could do this. There's not really much of a point to. That's the only mass attack we really can do, so oh well. We'll be fine without mass attacking these guys, these goons. These goblins. We can go for that at least. That's good damage. And build up your charge. That's a lot of tremor burst. That was 30 tremor. God. Not really much else I can say beyond just God. It doesn't matter though, because these guys just don't have stagger thresholds. Bad. It would have been so good if they had like a stagger threshold somewhere. Even if it was at like 0, that would still be really nice here. 7 HP on that guy. Gonna heal a bunch. He didn't heal at all. These guys are, yeah, it's probably supposed to heal 20 each turn and heal 25% of their course and max HP when they're low. Is the healing broken? If so, I will gladly take it and not complain. No need for K-Carb guys to be healing. They should just be dying. Like that, yeah. And they're going a little insane, partially because of the tears, I think. Kinda sad for your sanity to be dead and then brought back as an undead. From personal experience, of course. Alright, does that change this any further? No. Event time, though. The space twists. A familiar cry is heard from behind. Abnormally, we heard it earlier. 13 cinders haphazardly rushed down the path. Okay, interesting. Interesting use of 13. Very interesting use of 13. Do we still go in there, bring an account, breaking out? You know what? I could fight the bull. I'll do it. I'll do it. You give hot tears. Oh, it's not for the coin. It's for a
돈
different
벌러
thing entirely.
가자.
Interesting. I was like, it's just going to be for the coin, but the coin's good. But no, it's for something completely different. So the bullfight's just optional here. And is it going to be the tearful bull again? Yeah.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나? 힘내긴 해보자고.
I want blunt, bloom, sloth. Simple enough. There we go. Yeah. Not really any like different pieces to attack here. You need to wait for his head to be exposed by beating the clashes and getting the status effect on it.
좋아. 계속 집중하자.
Then we take out the head. And then we take out the bowl. Or we could just straight up take up the bowl if we get enough tremor and stuff on it. Which is a possibility.
이
Have a
공격은
fair bit of
꽤
tremor,
먹힐 것 같아.
possibly. Yeah, that's a lot of tremor, but there's so little tremor count that it's not going to matter because it's just going to end.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는
Mhm.
친구는 맛있는 거
That.
사줄게.
You can do, yeah, Clash Lose, Gain Sorrow. So we can just ignore it and not bother with its gimmick at all, which is always one of my favorite strategies. Just, what are you doing? I don't care. Never mind. Suffer.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
And it's not like it's strong attacks anyway. It's fine if those one-sided attacks go through. I guess they're trying like aim around
그렇게
having
하는 거
like
맞아? 거의
tremor bursts
선방망이
like the ends of turns. Ooh, this actually might be good. We're gonna build up a bunch of tremor and the tremor count will still be high enough to get a burst off next turn possibly. The tremor burst next turn is almost certainly gonna just stagger it, I think. Hopefully, depending on how far the tremor goes, I guess. Not a lot of places it can go because there's only one target right now.
화만 돋군 것 같은데.
Funny attack, lose some sanity, that's
저희가
fine.
이길 것 같아요.
We might just win. Oh, you don't have a tremor burst actually, never mind then. Well, we can just kill the bull, I think. Like this. Because he is about to get staggered. And this will stagger him.
빈틈 투성이로.
Yep. And now he just dies. If not, like, literally, we've got a shank coming for him as our final attack, so no matter what, he's dead. No need to worry about the gimmick at all. We can just kill him. Nice. Not too bad of a fight. I'm glad I took it. We'll see how good this hot tears ego gift is. Take less wrath damage when hit, gain attack power up next turn once per turn. Sure. Nothing too special. He only visits the room where Herman and Gubo. Gubo keeps recommending him to join the new League of Nine. Yeah, Herman is the director of N-Corp. Sure would do it. Still don't know how Hong Lu's brother is tied into this,
맛있는
though.
경험을
Because he was
기대하지.
there with Gubo and Herman at the start of Canto, or at the end of Canto 1. Yeah, that should
구보라는
seem important to know.
친구분은 거울을 이용해서 무엇을 하려고 했던 건가요?
What did that fellow named Gubo want to do with the mirror, I wonder?
벤사에서 정확히
What
무엇을
exactly
하려고
N-Corp
했는지
wished to do? I do not
나도
know in
자세히
detail.
모르.
I did not bother to ask.
구태여 다만
However,
이곳은 어때? 지낼만.
how do you like it here? Is it comfortable enough? Are you keeping yourself fed? Like I said, ma'am, he is a resident man. Do you know of a way to destroy all the worlds and the myriad possibilities they represent in the mirror, in the glass window?
나는
모른다고 하겠지.
Of course you'd say no. I'm telling you what to study.
내키지 않는다고
Even if
해도
you say you don't
내게
want
남은
to,
방법은
I
많아.
have plenty of other ways.
하지만
But I thought I should have the courtesy to politely ask you first,
네
for your
친구에 대한
friend's sake.
의미라고 생각했거든.
Wait a second. destroying all other realities, and the fact these people might be at, like, they're not necessarily on the same side as the purple tier. I might be jumping to conclusions a little bit, but these guys might have something against the purple tier and want to destroy realities in order to deal with her, maybe.
아,
Let's
이건
keep this a little secret
우리
between the three of
현모녀
us, shall we?
족들은 구인회의 재가입을
Are the two
아직도
still
유보하고 있니?
reluctant to join the league?
아세아는
Saya didn't
어찌됐든
seem to care.
상관없어
Sia
보이던데.
didn't seem to care the other way, but these two are being tricky.
염려치 마십시오.
There's no need for
곧
concern. They'll
마음을
make up their
정할
minds
겁니다.
soon. These two?
이곳에서 새롭게 창설될 구인회는
These new league
이전보다
formed
훨씬
here will be more
강력해질
powerful than
겁니다.
ever. It's backed by none
다른
other than
누구도
Miss
아닌
Herman.
헤르만님이 받쳐주고 계시니
Sia didn't seem to, but these two are being tricky. Who's the other one? Like Dong Grang or
왜?
someone? What is the problem? Are you hesitant to take the offer without Dong Grang and Dong back to accompany you?
자네가 의사를
Do you really
확실히
not see that I can
나도
only set my
마음속에
mind at
들어갈 수
ease
있다는
once you make your
정말
stance
몰라서
clear?
이러는 건가? 내 뜻은
My mind has not changed from before.
거울
Question of the mirror worlds, huh? Gilbo and Herman seem pretty serious about it.
맞소.
You would be right. Once they have their mind set on it, it will undoubtedly be done.
그리고 나
And
또한
I would end up aiding him in his
원하는
purpose.
이루어주고 말겠지.
Oof.
하지만
However,
자네만큼은
I do not wish for you to
살아있지
perish as a
않았으면
result.
구보가 자네마저
You must
파괴하기
fly
전에
away and leave before
이곳을
Gilbo destroys you
날아가시오.
as well.
너는
What about you?
알고 있지 않소?
Is it not abundantly
나는
clear?
할 수 있는 게
There is nothing
아무것도
I am
없음을.
capable of. Unlike you,
자네처럼
I have
날개가
no
있어
wings to fly with.
날아갈 수 있는 것도
We
아니고
sad. Oh,
나에게는 불평이 없소.
I have no complaints. If I mutely follow
잠자코
whatever they
저들이
demand,
하라는
they
대로
will at least
지냈다면
let me be.
나를 말하지 않았는가?
As I have said,
내게
all that I
남은
have left
것은
is you
거울
outside the
밖에
mirror.
자네밖에 없다고. 잃어버리면
When you've
새로
suffered a
입을
loss,
생각은 하지
shouldn't you
않는
consider filling the void back up with new things?
묘한 소리를
What a
하는군.
peculiar question.
내
This is all
세계는
that is of
이곳이
my world,
전부인데
so how will I be able to fill it
어떻게
anew?
새롭게 메운다는 것이오. 그리고 나서
After that,
그대는
you wouldn't show up for me for a
내 앞에
time.
나타나지. 문득 궁금해지고
Question
한다.
occurs to me at times.
전부라고 했던
I
것.
was the one who said this was all that I had. But why did you make such a devastated expression as though you lost everything?
거울 속의 이상 씨는
Sounds like the Yisang in the mirror
이상 씨를
wanted to
이곳에
keep
계속
him in this
붙잡아
place,
두려는 것 같았어요.
telling him that it's not safe
바깥
outside,
세상은
so he
위험하다.
should stay inside.
그러니
하지만
But why would he do
그럴
such a...
이유가-
We're here to seize the technology created by the League of Nine, an unauthorized organization with illicit activities. Present your clocks and identify yourself in detail. Did the tech agency staff follow him all the way there?
T사 기술청
It's
직원들이
implausible for employees of
찾아온
T-Corp
것은
tech agency to
불가능합니다.
chase him into N-Corp,
그러니 자아 심도를
which suggests this is a
침범하려는
foreign
이물질 중
substance
하나일
attempting to
것입니다.
breach into the fathoms of ego. Oh, are we gonna actually fight T-Corp people? Ooh. We are... Oh.
가능하면
Oh.
다치시지
Oh
않게
god.
싸우셨으면
Imagine
좋겠어요.
T-Corp Class 3 Collector. Gain charge count, inflict interlocking time. Reduce final damage by 30% and store. 3 count, take fixed damage by 1.5 times the accumulated damage and gain 3 bind next turn. So while you've got this, 30% of your damage taken is stored. And once it reaches 3 count, it'll deal that stored damage to the person with it. Borrowed time. On the end of the turn, gain 3 haste and 2 damage. If only 1 count remains, gain 4 bind and 1 attack power up next turn. Interesting. Passives. 1 HP instantly healed and recover from stagger 1 time only. Gain 3 fragile turn end when that happens. Okay, very interesting stuff here. I'm going for this interlocking time thing. I was hoping we'd fight these guys, but I wasn't sure if we would. I feel like we would have already if we didn't. But no, we're just doing it now. This is a good time for this, actually. Yeah. Like this. This should be good. 70 stem. These guys are all weak to pierce, so good damage. Good damage, hopefully. It did like third of their
승객이
HP to
뻐끔한
all of them.
거겠어.
Not bad. Rev up failing. Right? It succeeds after all. It didn't get the charge though, because the charge is on the first point, isn't it? God.
피어나라.
Thing is, that guy
이
can't
공격은
die now,
꽤
can he?
먹혀들 것 같아요.
Oh no, he
금방
can.
버스로 돌아갈 수
What?
있겠다. 그치?
1 HP instantly heal and recover from stagger 1 time only. One of them still died though, so don't think that worked. For some reason.
무슨 맛일까?
Oh. Excellent. Stem of Destruct, inflicting Rupture count next turn. Very nice.
자, 한 건 했고.
And that one just died. They're not doing their, like, supposed healing thing at all. Odd.
다시 못
They're all dead,
살게 구는 일은
though.
없을
They were
것이오.
really pushovers. I do think something didn't work there, but... Alright. Okay. Oh, we're gonna start forming squares, aren't we? Yep. Flowering tree stands in the middle of the plain. What will you do? Approach the flower. Okay, so you need to not approach the tree in order to get the tree, I see. Still a fair bit left. Let's keep on pressing on. At some point, Song Yi starts saying strange things and talks to Yi-Sung about 2 options.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
Okay.
어느 순간
Interesting.
돌아온 그대는
You returned to me after some
이해가
time
되지 않는
and
말을
spoke
꺼냈지.
strange things.
이상
Yi-Sung, when
구보가 그
Kubo
파란
comes back with
영양제를
that blue
가지고
supplement,
돌아오면
keep it
이번엔
stored instead of
삼키지
swallowing
말고
it right away.
하나씩 모아둬. 그렇게 사흘
After
정도가
around
지나면
3 days of doing so,
보이지 않던
you'll
것이
start
보이기
seeing
시작할
things you
거야.
couldn't before.
그날이 오면
When that day
네
comes,
선택지는
you will have
두
2
개가 된다.
options.
첫 번째는
The first is to chew up
남은
all the
약들을
supplements
한꺼번에
you've
다
gathered.
씹어먹는 거.
Oh, and kill himself, I assume. I assume that's what would
그럼
happen.
깊은 잠에 빠질
He'll put you
거야.
into deep sleep, but when you
하지만
wake, everything
일어나면
will return to
모든
normalcy.
건 다
You'll
괜찮아져.
spend your days wholly dedicated to the mere
이렇게
technology like this,
거울
chatting with
기술만을
me
위한
from time
하루를
to time.
살다가
The status quo will be
가끔은 나와 두
preserved.
번째는
The second
이곳을
is to leave this
떠나는
place.
거야.
Okay, so this supplement has been affecting his mind in some way. Hard to say what. In the actual book, it was what? Sleeping pills, drowsy pills, something like that. Whatever it was. Keeping him tired and therefore preventing him from, like, thinking, I guess, is what they're doing. There's probably something special here, though. They're probably not just, like, sleeping pills. They seem like they're probably more knowing this universe.
나는
I lack the
날개가
wings to
없어.
do so. How will I
어떻게
accomplish
떠난다
that?
달기 날 수 없다고 하여
A chicken may not be able to
후드덕거리는
fly,
행위도
but that doesn't
멈추는 건
stop it
아니야.
from flapping its wings.
끊임없이
It struggles
몸부림치지.
endlessly.
혼란스럽고
You perplex me. At this point in
이제
time,
와서
where must I even go?
어디로
I
가야
have neither
한단 말이오.
hometown nor a waiter to
나는
return to.
고향도 없고 단순하게
Be
생각해.
straightforward. If there is
고향이
no
없다면
hometown, you can walk
하염없이
ceaselessly
걷고
until your
걷다
feet decide to stop,
발걸음이 멈춘
and make
곳을
that your new
고향으로
home.
정하면 될 일. 그대 말 따라
Followed your words and
나는
avoided
파란
taking the blue
영양제를 먹지
supplement.
않았어. 영양제를 먹지
Once I
않으니
stopped taking the
내내
supplements,
흐릿하게
what had
보였던
only
것이
been a blur
처음
carved in a
망막
clear
속에
image onto my
뚜렷하게
retina for the
새겨지었어.
first time.
내가 있던 방은
The room I was
닫혀있지
in was
않았어.
not closed. It has always been
언제나
open.
열려
They had the
있었고
freedom to go anywhere.
나는 어디든 돌아다닐 수
Hallway
있었어.
and hallway and uncorp, huh? Like an infinite hallway, an infinite corridor, if you
길고
will.
좁은 복도를
Walking
거닐다가
through the long and narrow hallway, I
나의
saw how my
거울이
mirror was being
어떻게
used.
사용되고 있는지를
Yeah, this is a
보았지.
Leviathan thing, isn't it?
그러다
Then a sudden wave of lassitude began to
피곤함이 몰려오기
surge.
시작하였어. 이대로 영양제를
If I took the
삼켜 잠이
supplements and
들고
fell
나면
asleep, everything would have
모든 게
stayed
괜찮아질
alright.
터였지. 그리고
And I wish to believe
나와
that there
구보
must have
사이에
been a misunderstanding
어떤
between
오해가
Kubo
있는
and
게
me.
분명하다고 여기고 싶지만
Alas,
나는
I
흰
stepped outside the
사각형이
white
밖으로
square
나와
and
걸었지.
kept walking. Yeah, that's for sure. He's being lied to. The pills were just keeping him. Kept him from having his wings effectively.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는
in a very
맛있는 거
strange
사줄게.
way.
물론 회사 카드로.
Like, there we go. Yep.
무슨
Mhm.
맛일까? 예측대로.
Once again, more Pekatule means it'll probably be an easy enough fight. And there's never any threat against these guys. It's more so just, oh, can I kill them all as fast as possible for the maximum comedy?
흐드러졌구려.
Also, the fact that everyone's sanity is awful, and I still don't know what's going wrong with the sanity, why we're having such low sanity most of the time. Oh, mutilate someone?
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번
Okay, that's someone who you didn't really need to mutilate because someone else was gonna deal with him, but he might not have died, so meh.
가론 신나. 노래 부를까?
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자.
And this. There we go. Should finish them all off pretty easily.
다시 못 살게 구는
Yeah, oh, we can see, if we can see under, that's a little bit of a funny thing. Because we can actually see, like, the golden bow itself, like, connected.
한 건 했고.
The little camera trick is having its own strange use case. That being to see under the floor. Yeah, I think that's going to be all for this time. I am very tired. I need to get a good night's sleep in order to continue and finish this in the next morning. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.